Hello everyone. In this guide, we will talk about Farming Simulator 25 AI workers. I will show you how to activate it and how does it work and what you can do exactly with them. And at the end of the guide, I will also show you a couple of tips to help you along the way. AI workers are helpers you can hire to do some tasks for you, and in return, it will cost a little bit of money. They can help you do some field work like harvesting, cultivating, and seeding, for example. They can also help you outside the field by delivering your goods and selling your harvest, for example. To hire any AI worker for some field work, make sure you are standing on the field you want to work on with your tractor, and then press and hold H. It will open this window for you, and here is the AI worker section. The first option is the width of the tool you are working with. The game will do a very good job most of the time detecting the width, but of course you can change it anytime you want to be higher or lower for any reason. The number of headlands is how many times the AI worker will go around the whole field first before going up and down to finish their task. This number cannot be 0, and most of the time it will be at least 2. But I would highly recommend leaving the game detect automatically how many headlands the AI worker should do. The next option is work the headlands, and this will tell the game if you want your AI workers to work around the headlands or not. If you leave it on, then the worker will do the headlands and the rest of the field. If we turn it off, as you can see, those lines have now disappeared and the AI worker will only do up and down lines, and then you will have to do the headlands manually. And from here, you can control which lines do you want the worker to do first. Up and down means the worker will do the up and down lines and then work on the headlands. Headland first means the worker will do the headland first and then work up and down. And this is what I would personally recommend. Skip lines means how many lines you want the worker to completely avoid. And keep in mind that as of right now, whatever lines they will skip, they will not go back to them. And so I always recommend leaving this option as 0, otherwise the worker will not finish the field. On the right side here, you will also see steering assist, and I have a whole separate guide on this. I will leave it in the description below. Once you are done doing the settings however you want them, just press OK. And now to get the AI worker to start, just simply press H. And they will go wherever they are supposed to go, and they will follow the settings and instructions you give them. Now keep in mind that the time it will take the worker to finish a certain task may be a little higher than what you would do manually. And so the best thing you can do with workers is to let them do field work while you are doing something else, for example. Like let them cultivate while you are harvesting another field and such. You can also get the AI worker to stop at any time by pressing H again, and now you have taken control manually and can do whatever you want with the tractor. And when you press H again, you will start the AI worker again, and they will try to continue their task from the best possible location. Workers will be able to do most of the field work for you without any issues. The only important task is that they will not be able to do is baling. This is something you will have to do on your own. However, you can do it using the GPS as I showed you in the previous guide, which again you will find it in the description below. AI workers can also help you do some tasks outside of field work. Make sure you are not standing on a field and then press H. It will open this window and you will have one of 3 tasks: go to, deliver, or load and deliver. Go to simply means the AI worker will take your vehicle to anywhere you want. To do that, we are going to click on this icon, target position, and then you will drop it wherever you want. You will click once to choose the target, and then you will have another option to select, which is the rotation of the vehicle. And then you want start job. Once you do that, the AI worker is going to drive your vehicle to whatever destination you have decided. And just like before, you can press H again to manually stop the worker and take over anytime. For the deliver jobs, the AI workers can take your product to any of the unloading stations. For example, right now, my tractor has a load of wheat. So we check the prices here, and I will notice that the most profitable one is the grain river silo. So in the deliver task, just keep looking for the grain river silo. And once you find it, you can start the job, and then your worker will take your wheat there and sell it. Or maybe instead of selling it, you want to store it in your own silo to sell later. We can also do that from the deliver function. Just look for your own silo in the options here. And once you find it, again, start the job, and your worker will take your load and save it in the silo for later. Whatever unloading station you will check, it will flicker on the map to make it easy for you to recognize where your worker will go. Load and deliver works very close to deliver. The only difference is your AI worker will load the product to begin with and then go sell it somewhere if you want. So based on our previous example, let's say we have been saving the wheat in our silo, then you can select your silo as a loading station, and then from here select which product do you want the AI worker to load, let's say wheat. and then the unloading station is where your worker will go to sell your product or store it. The looping job has one of two options, either looping or no looping. If you choose no looping, the AI worker will take the load wherever their destination is supposed to be, their task will be over, and your vehicle will stay there. And you will only want to do this in specific situations. Let's say, for example, we will ask our worker to deliver goods to the grain river silo, and you plan on taking a contract at field 27. In that case, set to no looping, the worker will deliver the goods and it will leave the vehicle there, and you can take it to field 27 whenever you are ready. If you set it to looping, however, then your worker will take the vehicle back to the farm. So it will load, deliver the goods, and take the tractor back. This option can also be useful to deliver multiple loads. Let's say, for example, you have tons of wheat in your silos that you have been saving, to the point that the tractor cannot take it in one load. So now if you set to looping, your worker will keep going back and forth. They will take some wheat here until their maximum capacity, go sell it, come back, take more, and so on. When you see these warning markers, it means the product you are trying to take from the loading station cannot be delivered to the unloading station. For example, we have the biogas plant and there is no product here that can be delivered to the farmer's market. When you are setting a job for the AI worker to deliver any goods for you, you don't need to worry about this loading position option at all 99% of the time. And that's because you are already selecting the location from here, and the game will know exactly where it is supposed to go and deliver the goods. Sometimes when you set a task and then try to start the job, you will get this error message saying that the worker cannot work because the target is unreachable. Most of the time, if you see that message, it just means that you are in a place where there are lots of obstacles and the AI worker will not be able to get out of there. The fix is to take your tractor to an open main road, let it face the direction it is supposed to go to, and then try to do the same job again. And this time, when we press start job, the AI worker will be able to do it just fine. Now I will show you some options that will reduce the cost of the AI workers significantly. Go to the options and then go to settings, and from here you will go to game settings and then scroll all the way down, and then you will see a whole section for AI workers. Each one of those options is going to increase the cost if you did not set it off. For example, if you set this to buy, the AI worker as it goes will constantly refill the fuel and it will cost you more money. Same would go for all the other options. So I would highly recommend setting these off to have much more control and reduce the cost of the AI worker significantly. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments below. And if you found this guide helpful, please give this video a like and subscribe to the channel to see more guides for Farming Simulator 25. Thank you very much, and I will see you in the next guide.